Bless God for another day. Thanks for joining me. Revelation chapter 2 and verse number 3. Jesus speaking to the church at Ephesus, he says, I know you are enduring patiently, and you are bearing up for my name's sake, and you have not grown weary. I know you're enduring patiently. Enduring patiently. You are bearing up not for your sake, not for something else's sake, but for my sake. And so every believer, this is one of the things that we need to also be to understand in our lives, that we need to endure. We need to, as Paul says, endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ, and endure with patience, waiting. He says, bear up, bear up. Now, it doesn't. It may not be the same for one person as it is for another. The things that we have to endure, the things we have to bear up. It could be maybe some financial difficulty. It could be problems in the home. It could be sickness. It could be problems within the church. It could be problems in the workplace. It could be emotional problems, mental health issues. So many difficult things we in this life that we would have to face. And the mature Christian, the sanctified saint will never blame God. We will follow the footsteps of Job, not blaming God for the problems that he faced, but trusting God instead of blaming God. He says, I know you are enduring patiently. And I wonder today, there's someone out there who's, you're going through a rough time in life, and this season in your Christian life is much more difficult than seasons you've been through in the past. Or some people, they, throughout their lives, they're faced with one difficulty or another, but thank God they're holding on. They're not letting go of Jesus. And every Christian will be tested. In fact, everyone who names the name of Jesus, Paul says, will endure persecution. Jesus said, in this life you will have tribulation. These are not things that we talk about too much because they're not, they don't tickle our ears, or they don't bring joy to our hearts. But the struggle for some people is real. I know you're enduring patiently and bearing up for my name's sake. Let us keep our eyes on Jesus. Keep our eyes on the prize. Keep our eyes on our eternal destiny in paradise with him. He says, you have not grown weary. Paul says again, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So the challenge for us today is not to faint, not to give up. Continue bearing up, continue to endure, continue to be patient, and wait on the Lord. There are some believers who have fallen away because they found the journey to be too difficult. Instead of holding on, instead of trusting, instead of praying, instead of seeking fellowship and drawing strength from other believers and being encouraged, they have decided to throw in the towel. They have decided to give up. Beloved, let that not be you or me. Let us keep holding on regardless of what is to come. As one of the saints said when they were facing the lions in the Roman Colosseum, they're saying, he has not done me anything wrong, so why should I turn against him? Why should I give up on Jesus? Let us keep encouraging ourselves and keep holding on and fixing our eyes on the prize today, regardless of the difficulty we face.